What happened to yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I thought I was gonna go somewhere with that, and I didn't. um, I'll flash the Walksnail. I gotta get moving forward. Have to, want to. Got a bunch of stuff coming in tomorrow. Got black caps for my antennas here. So I'm gonna leave all this on because I'll be switching back and forth. But I haven't put power on these. I was also trying to figure out how I could get this to display for you guys. And I'd have to treat this as a monitor, wouldn't I? But I wouldn't be able to see it unless I was trying to figure out, hook it up to my laptop. Puzzle. We'll get there, but I'm not there yet. Also, realized this whole time I've been working with the wrong faceplate. It comes with two, and this one's for the smaller face. Tried pulling the foam off the other one, didn't work, but I did find these. A 3D print. This is TPU. The designer used LWPLA, lightweight PLA, kind of like a foam. I'll be getting that tomorrow too. I experiment with it, different thicknesses. That's 50, 100, depending on how the new stuff prints. I'll probably go around 75, 65. But actually, this one bends a little. Anything that's thick, it kinks. I'll see how the foam prints. But it fits nice. Got some overhang, but on the ends. And the nose lines up good. I got some 3M tape coming. Put that in. I got a new face mask. Yeah, it feels like it's a little more fluffy, but I got used to that extra foam band in there, and I want it back. And the only place I can get it is Skyzone. And I'll be lucky to see it in 3 or 4 weeks, so I didn't even order it. Curious how this PLA stuff prints. Never used it before. They say to print fast with it. At least the designer did. I got that one tip from his comment section. Anyways, I'm going to plug a battery in this thing and
it keeps on kicking us off.
I tried watching. Are you watching YouTube? Do it through the Xbox or the PlayStation. I don't think it's ever kicked me off when I do it that. I just don't think that TV's keeping up with the HD or 4K sometimes, and it boots us. That's got to be what it is. Maybe not. Maybe our internet's been in and out. My phone's been cutting out too, so. Ready to come in, dog?
Okay.
What, baby?
It's never happened 3 times.
Oh. But yeah, we're working on these. It's getting an overhaul around. I need to get a new strap. I want a fatter strap. Is this an upgraded strap already? It might be. Batteries. That one was dead already. Don't do this with a dead battery. I'm going to keep an eye on it because with it powering both the Walksnail and the goggles, this battery's going to go quick. What, baby?
Is this enough for a snack?
What are you wanting for a snack?
I was just something like ramen. You've died.
I'm not giving you ramen noodle for a snack after you spaghetti for dinner. No, something else.
It's literally just the same thing, just like a...
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. I'm gonna shut this printer off because I was watching some of my videos and you can hear it. Because I mumble, so I got my mic really loud.
Oh. Okay.
So tomorrow I'll more than likely be I may pull
I
the
want
printer
cereal,
off and put it
actually.
on the desk.
Can I have
Yeah, you can
cereal?
have cereal.
That was a yes?
Yes. Get those upgrades going before I print my new thing. 'Cause I've been battling this thing for probably a year now. Since I bounced on hobbies 6 months on, 6 months off, it seems. That's why I like printing on the glass. And yeah, this stuff probably, I imagine it's hydrated. That's why it's printing so bad. It's a horrible, the filaments, cheap TPU, and it's old. I'm thinking about getting a couple of those dehydration cup things you would put in a basement or whatnot, and I've already got them in a supposed to be airtight seal.
16.
It's still good. Don't open the new one. Are we talking about the Oreos or the milk?
The milk.
Oh, that one's good. Use the other one. It's still good too for a couple more days.
I mean, the
But yeah.
other one, does it expire?
The wheels, I forget what they're called. I know it's something weird.
It's
Dual Z.
this one expires.
Still not direct drive.
The other one expires really quickly. Why am I shaking?
I got extruders upgrade. But anyways, that's for another time. So the first thing you got to do is format the SD card, and I'm going to format it with the Walksnail because if it's gonna format to a certain way I want it to do it versus formatting it on the computer, moving that file over, and then putting it in the Walksnail. I'm going to format it here because I believe I have that option. It's going to be completely uncomfortable without any kind of foam on it too. It'll be fun. We have a power button on this. Does it kick on? It's red now. Does it power with... Is it on? Alright, I imagine I've got to dig with settings in this. Let's see if I remember these. Oh god, it's so messed up now. Steady view, yeah. HDMI input's what we're wanting, right? And there's my... Wish I could show you what you're seeing. I gotta unlock it. I've only got the 4 channels. I'm watching videos, so I've got to unlock the capability of the range on my video because I'm supposed to have my ham license.
Yes,
All right, how do I get settings?
Cereal, hopefully it doesn't go licking away.
Word settings maybe.
Milk.
Format
I
SD card.
accidentally put in first. I still think still
Yes, format. All kinds of video. I hadn't edited yet, but honestly, I want to redo it all.
Nope.
I tried looking at a couple of them.
So now you get more.
They were too wobbly for gyro. So I'm building a new drone for it. Oh, it helps when you put an SD card in if you're wanting to format. But yeah, those look pretty cool. I like it with my grommet wheels on there. Because they look like gears. They look like gears. That's why I'm thinking about getting some copper. I may still have some bronze in there. Enough to print me 4 of those. I don't want to do the thing cover in bronze too. I don't think so. And actually print that in black. I don't know. That's a fun 3D printer. Customize whatever you want. Completely change all the color of my drones. I can get 3D printed parts to add to it and make them interesting. Anyways, SD card in. watching myself. How am I supposed to have any follows? I can't even follow myself.
What?
Come again? Starting to pump all this stuff to YouTube.
You can't get any followers if you can't follow yourself?
Can't follow myself. But I'm about to have HD capabilities on my drone on OLED displays.
Because my classroom has been talking about it forever.
Alright, did I put that SD card in? No. I'm too just looking at that title screen. It's like, that's gonna be fun. Let's see, which way you want to go in?
Dad, do you have Netflix on the PlayStation 5?
Turn on the PlayStation 5. Is it not on there? I don't... play with that menu. Or turn on my Xbox. I mean, you can do it on the PS5 if you want to download it. There's what's called the Play Store. You should know how to search and do all that stuff by now. Alright, so we got 90 gigs left on that SD card. And I need this device up here. What am I broadcasting at? I'm at 720p 60. Alright, so I want to leave all my settings the same on my Walksnail. Record settings. Format SD card. Yes, format. Bye-bye footage. 119 gigs. Okay. I got more SD cards coming. Because, you know, if you watched any of my other videos, I keep losing them. And not in Rex. It's like, devices. I gotta go through all my tablets and whatnot and see if I can't find them.
Genshin Impact! I've seen that stuff! It's kind of like Phoenix Rising.
Yeah.
You have a stamina bar and everything.
I'm trying to remember if I gotta push that little button. This little button at any time when I flash this. I'm gonna do it on here. How long am I at? I'm only 12 minutes. Yeah, the upgrades I'm getting on I couldn't pull my Amazon up on my account. These for the Z screw. Critical information on there, is there? Those are for the gantry, and these are for down at the motor. And it's supposed to eliminate inconsistencies in the screw. Because it sounded like everything, I mean, I've reworked everything over and over and over again. And it sounds like defects in the screw are common. There's really no point in trying to get you a new one. It's just how it is. There's some wobble plates you can get. I'm like, just one printer. I mean, that was already 20 bucks on one printer, I think. 25, almost 30 bucks after everything. But it does. I've got dual Z, so I need 2 sets. I'm doing a printer video when I do that. We have it shut off here. We're gonna watch video. I got distracted. Oh, I gotta unplug it to shut it off, don't I? That's another thing I want to see is,
Dad,
does any of that act as a power
I was
button?
messing around with settings, and then I sorted by price, and then I checked in the hundreds. That game is expensive.
Oh, I bet yeah, legendary games are expensive.
So then this is the most legendariest game.
Oh, it wasn't me.
This
Group
is
text.
the most biggest price. So this is the most legendariest game.
How to flash the Walksnail VRX.
Negan, go! You just want food.
And it can't get it in voice text. Walksnail. I'm learning VRX and VTX. receiver transmitter. Quick.
Yeah, to get started, you're going to need your VTX, of course. SD card, I've got one in. Now on my desktop, it's download. Now I'm going to open up another file explorer. There now, so I'm going to go ahead and put you back into this.
This is the part I need.
Go until it clicks. And then I'm going to power this on again. Okay, so now that I've made it to this window here, or basically to the standby screen, there's going to be a little button right under the antennas here. So this tiny little button here, you're going to press and hold that until the VRX reboots. And then when it reboots, it's going to start beeping, meaning that it's upgrading. Okay. So to do that, you can use just about any. I've got my SD card. There it is, USB drive.
Nice.
E. So it's got nothing because I just formatted that. And then I'm just going to drag Avatar SE ground.
Netflix.
So
I'm not doing that's him unlocking it. I think.
Netflix.
Y'all want to break a Walksnail? This is how you do it.
Would you mind signing in?
Alright, so I'm going to pop this SD card out. Glad I can push it. I think the goggles, I've got to stick something in it because it won't. Which I'm alright with. Alright, so this is freshly formatted. I'm not going to pull up the computer. I'm not going to do it. Alright, I got a folder, my firmware folder, and my light's right where I need it to be. That's my hair light.
Dad, you need to sign in.
I need to sign in. Of course I would. What's that for? What are you trying to do?
This is Netflix.
Tilt the TV and bring it over here. Alright, so I've got my file, Avatar SE ground 37.42.3. It's the latest stable. I got a beta out, but
yes! Finally, without the speaker
I'm not gonna risk it.
Falling off all the way.
Damn. Yeah, it's not level. I need to do something and freaking 9-inch screws in the wall to hold my soundbar. Here.
Remote.
I have Netflix on this phone yet. Probably not. Alright. You know how to do those codes?
Yep.
Point it at it and point it on the thing. Alright, so we need to eject our SD card. Place it. Walksnail. I already got my Walksnail stickied on and everything. Right. If you watch. I broke the clip at the screw mount. I had it super glued. It seemed to be holding. Sounded like Rice Krispies as I tightened it down, but it's staying put. Alright, so we got the SD card in. I'll plug in. Unit's powered on.
Ow. Ow.
What's wrong?
I keep on kicking my toes on things.
Oh.
And I'm dying. I'm literally dying.
What was my password for Netflix?
What
Try
is
one more.
happening?
Alright, let's reset. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to... All I'm doing is footage. I'm gonna store it somewhere. I'm pumping it over to YouTube now because Twitch doesn't hold it. Email sent. Email. Netflix. Reset. What stipulations do I have to have? You don't have the rules yet. Fuck no, don't sign it. Alright, well, that was acceptable. Yeah, you got my right phone number. Okay. Where were we? Alright, do that again. Alright, it's on. I don't want to kill my battery. Hold this till it starts beeping.
Netflix.com. Okay, 6711. 6711 dash 2057. 2057. Continue.
Alright, you signed in.
Yeah.
Good. Thought those beeps were supposed to start quicker. I was like,
Yes.
no, stop doing that. Okay. I'm going so thin. I don't know if you can hear it beeping. Dog, you were just outside. Scared me for a second. I thought my son came over here, grabbed the controller. I was reaching for this. I was like, why? And what? No?
Reaching for what?
I thought you were reaching for that for a second. Everything's done like the video so far, so as long as that stops at some point. I suppose I could start over, or not start over, start another one after this is done, where I'll do the unlock, where it opens up all the channels and the power levels. I can't even bind to a drone. I don't have the Walksnail installed yet on a drone. I still haven't even opened up the box in that one. I'm supposed to be getting the nano tracking number from Get FPV. Is jacked. It's saying extreme weather and there's no data. Actually, it says it hasn't even been picked up yet, is what it says. I don't know how long this thing's supposed to be. And I don't have the goggles on. Just the Walksnail. Checking battery voltage. Don't do that. Talking about busting your toes on the coffee table and whatnot. You're gonna catch a knee. I speak from experience. Daddy's knees are shot to the point I need surgery. Dog, no, I'm not petting you right now. Go beg Logan. Teach him how to pet you. And no, I'm not taking you outside because you just want to come back in because I pet you when you come back in for coming in without a fight. It's your reward. It works for you. It wasn't on YouTube. Where was I? Oh no, I've lost it, haven't I? No, it's right here.
And then once this finishes the transfer, do that. You can use just about any pointy thing. I always have these soldering iron tips pretty handy, so I'll just go ahead and.
You need a soldering iron tip. Go
and
you,
like I said,
but
just gonna go in there
I wouldn't want to be sticking a metal tip in my device.
Okay, and there's that beep, so I let it go. And now
Bowl of toothpicks on the table. Okay, cool.
But it should start beeping. And we're just gonna wait until it stops beeping, and then we're gonna verify that the firmware is the correct version, and then we'll be pretty much done. And the manual doesn't say anything about resetting the VRX or the settings or anything. So I guess once it's done beeping, it'll be good to go. And we don't have to do anything else.
Let's test that.
Okay,
Let's fire up the goggles and
signal here.
see what
Okay, so it does have that weird square that I got when I updated my goggles. And it went away when I reset the goggles. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. So again, I'm gonna be using that little jog dial.
Wow.
So I'm just gonna go up here to settings.
Title screen was
and I'm gonna
impressive.
say device, and then
Transmitter
reset
is
all.
disconnected.
And before I do that, let me check the firmware. Okay, so I'm up to 34.40.50.
Oh, transmitter, yes it
so
is.
that's exactly what I wanted.
Yes,
now
it
I'm gonna
is.
just reset all. And okay. And that's gonna make me lose the unlock that I had on the VRX here. But it's alright. I will make another video on how to do the unlock for all
How did you do the
and stuff so you get all the channels. If this
Send
has
all
been
device
useful so far,
device
be sure to
info, that's
fail save
what I
that
want.
like button. Really appreciate it. And once this
Oh.
reboots, we're just gonna check one more time that that square is gone and the firmware is correct, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so we are back, and because I did a factory reset, it's just walking me through all of the different things
Oh my
on
God.
here. So I'm just gonna hit that
His
little
joystick is so
jog dial on top,
touchy.
and that square is gone as I expected. So once again, I'm just gonna press that button, and as you can see now, I only have
Firmware.
these channels.
ASC
So I'm gonna do the
version
unlock.
3742.3,
Now I'm gonna go over here
3742.3.
to
Sweet.
settings,
So
and
now we've got
then
the current
device,
Walksnail. I could try the beta, but
and then device info, and we are still 34.40.15, so we are good to go.
so now I gotta
That's
do
all
the
for this
unlock
one. Thanks
thing,
for watching,
and
and I'll see you on the next one.
same process. From what I understand. Sweet. Alright, power down. How quickly is this battery going? There's also a test to see how big a battery I need to carry when I fly. Because these now are probably not gonna last that long. I mean, I'll probably be able to fly 4, 5, 6 batteries. It's sure be. I would think it would be good for a good 30, 45 minutes. I don't know yet. There's a lot of fan cooling. Alright, I'm going to end this one. And then I may do the next one and pull up the computer screen so we can see where I'm getting it from and what exactly I'm doing. I get used to looking at the camera. I gotta get used to that. Alright, so that file is where I'm gonna do that. This is gonna go over here. Alright. God, I still gotta watch that video again. I said something at the end of it. It's like, I kinda like that. Usually it's just dead stop. See ya. Bye.